Today I'm going to work in the yard and do a little spring clean out here while it's beautiful. The sun is out, the sky is clear, there's a little nice breeze. The sun is not directly on me, so I can get out here a little bit and work on some things that need to be cleaned up. We need to get some leaves out of the yard. I need to cut down some of the dead branches and stuff from the fall that we left because we were just lazy and I was depressed and didn't feel like getting into it then. And now we have all the stuff coming up and it's just a big mess to try to deal with. This should have been done in the fall. It wasn't. So it's going to make it 10 times harder to deal with this stuff now. But anyway, it has to be done and I'm going to do it. And I thought that why not bring y'all along with me and we could chat a little bit while I work. When I had my heart attack, it caused me not to be able to do like a lot of standing up and bending over. It like puts pressure in my chest somehow. What I'm going to do is I brought a towel out and I can like sit down on my butt, get on my knees, or sit in this little metal chair that I have here. I had a little stool somewhere last summer and I think that we left it out in the like building where the water tanks and stuff is, the pressure tank, that's what it's called. My clematis vine is already up to the top of my doorsteps, so I really have to get in here and get this old stuff out, try to weave my clematis vines in so that they won't just grow up and fall over onto themselves and make a big jumbled mess. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to try to take down all these dead vines and leave the green ones. If we break a few of the green ones, that'll be fine because there's still plenty more that will come back. This is a huge vine every year, so it's not going to hurt anything for a few of them to break. But I would rather not break a bunch of them. So we'll just see what we can do. Ideally, all this brown would have been gone during the fall. So that was my fault for not doing that. But I have to get down here at the bottom and just cut all this. And I don't know where my big snips are, so I'm just going to use these little dainty ones, which makes it a little harder to cut it quickly. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect considering that some of these have already grown and weaved into the old ones. But it will look better than it did. I should have done this in the fall, but I was so depressed I didn't care if they lived or died, to be perfectly honest, at that point. My sister-in-law planted this clematis vine, I would say 25 years ago, and it is absolutely beautiful. It gets gigantic, and it's a dark purple. It's very beautiful. Like I said, it'll be okay if a few of the green ones get broke, because they'll grow back. But we don't want to break them all. Usually in the fall of the year, I just cut it off completely to the ground. And then it comes back in the spring of the year straight from the ground. Okay, I think that's got the majority of what I can get of the old stuff. Now I'm going to try to weave some of the new stuff up. Another thing that makes it kind of hard to do in the spring is that there's other plants starting to come up. So you have to watch where you're stepping, or you'll step on something else that's coming up. And with clematis, I should have already been out here weaving this already, but the weather has been absolutely horrible, and you haven't been able to. And plus, I've been extremely busy with just life in general. We've had so much going on. But, because if you don't start when they're little, they'll just clump all together and they'll just weave into each other, and it ain't as pretty. But if you can start weaving it in different directions when it's little, you can get it to spread out all over, and it will be really pretty. I mean, it'll go wherever it wants to anyway, but you can kind of train it if you want to. If you have the patience to do that. Some people do it and some people don't. Depends on my mood each year, whether I'm full with training it to go where I want it to, or if I just let it do its own thing. Sometimes I let it do its own thing and it just is a big clump in one spot, and sometimes I'll weave it to go through the banisters and across this net. Just depends on how busy I am and what my mood is. Because these break easy too, and you have to be careful with them or they'll break when you're trying to maneuver them. The way that you want them to go. You just got to be careful. But they'll about just grab onto anything. Just take off wherever. I got that situated. Now I'm going to kind of clean up some of these leaves, but I can't take a rake to it because I have other plants growing that are starting to come through the ground, and I don't want to destroy those plants. So I'm probably just going to use my gloves and just move the leaves from here to here. I have a tarp down so that I can maybe just drag the tarp out and put the leaves there over the hill somewhere. I don't know. I would rather take a rake, but don't always work that way. So we shall see what we can do. It won't be perfect, but it'll be better. I'm trying to watch where I'm stepping because of the plants. we go. So there's the clematis. And then, I don't know if you can see, but these little teeny tiny little sprigs coming up right here. Come on, focus. Right there. These little teeny tiny sprigs coming up. That's a big, beautiful hosta. And then these are some lilies. I just remembered that I have a bag or a partial bag of red mulch from last year. I know it won't do the whole area, but I think I'm going to put some around the base of each of these flowers just so everybody will know where they're at and won't step on them. So I'm going to go get it and I'll start on that. And let's pray there's not a snake in here. Now, is it perfect? No. Is it better? Yes. So, that's a win. I went in and rested, got me something to drink, and I figured I would finish up this side. There's not that much to do here, except pull up a few weeds and just get a few little leftover things from last year out of here. Not a lot to do here. The problem with these weeds are they have gigantic roots. Let's get my little tool for that. I have a specific tool for getting these weeds up, but I don't know where it went. So this little spade will work, I guess. If I had my act together and had all my stuff where it needed to be, it probably wouldn't be nearly as hard. Not that it's hard, but you know what I'm saying. Coco. It's all right. You're all right. You're okay. It's okay. Chill, woman. You're all right. You're all right. Quit. Got a bee buzzing around my head. Coco. Here we go. And here's my big pile of brush so far.
I ain't got no brake cleaner.
As long as we don't catch it on fire.
Yep. Don't plan on it.
We've done that before.
Need some brake cleaner.
Is it bringing it off?
Not good. I need to take it apart, but I ain't got enough. Probably have to get some brake cleaner.
Coco, don't start.
That's the oil I put on that filter. I guess it had plenty in it.
Yeah. So this goes around that.
Yeah, that's drying out fast, but it ain't really horribly dirty. Yeah, that stretches around it. It's supposed to keep the dust out.
Just a gasket.
Yep.
Mm.
Which way this thing's supposed to go?
It don't look like it matters.
It's bent 1,000 different ways.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it particularly matters. Turn it the other way though, I think. Maybe that, like that, maybe. One of them ends kind of looked pointy.
Yeah. Just sort of put it in place and press it in.
I told you that sunball's hot.
Too bad.
Your forehead looks like it's getting sweat balls. Is it gonna fit, or is it gonna be too big?
Looks like it's too big.
How?
I don't know. I guess I have to cut it. Just overlap it.
Maybe that's why that one part was like that.
Maybe, I don't know. I'll buy one that's supposed to fit. This was said OEM, but
I got my little snips. You want them?
yeah. Ordered it off Partzilla.
Let me clean them off. I've been snipping that stuff over there.
It don't matter no way. Just a piece of foam.
It fits.
Yeah. There you have it.
Thanks for your generosity for my for my what, 2-inch piece of foam.
Yeah. Clean this off, I guess.
Don't look like it needs that.
Just
Oh, that, okay.
Just around where the gasket sits.
Hey, one of them dogs has dug up one of my bulbs.
Where?
Over there, look. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put dirt around it. Well, the dog or the cat won.
Yeah. It's It's probably Coco. Yeah, this needs cleaned out. But
How'd all that junk get in there anyway?
Or what? That, I don't know, just blows in from around the seat and stuff.
Is this the old one?
Yeah. It's hard as a rock, ain't it?
Yeah. It's like just dried out feels. Compared to the new one. Good job. You did a good job. That's what it says on TikTok or something.
Let me get my shot back.
Alright. Alright guys, look how nice and clean.
I'll show them yours.
Better. Now, clean out the back of this thing, this is a work vehicle. This is not just a enjoyment ride. This is a farm vehicle. Hay strings.
All these are rusted. I can just buy new ones.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna try to save his crap.
I don't know why there's a towel in there. Maybe because in case the seat's wet.
This is kind of hard,
Okay.
but I ain't worried about that garbage.
See if y'all can see. In case of an emergency, those can stay. Bungees. Who is Mom's scissors? They can be wiped off. Bug spray. More bug spray. This is for when we're at the garden. More bug spray. Apparently we experience a lot of bugs. Some very old and broken tomato clips. Scrub brush, which this needs a good scrub brush. I don't know, old tomato clips over here. Woo! Fence connectors. Empty bag. Sanding thing. Starter fluid. Tomato tie backs. That's probably what that zip bag was for. They must have just fell out of it. Those stay. I'll just have to get another bag for them. More tomato tie backs. And fence and stuff. Huh?
Gotta get some lapis there.
Yeah. A bunch more very broken tomato clips. Twine that needs cut off. Let me find my snips. I know there was some scissors here, but I don't know what Michael did with them.
Put them on the ground.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm rusted bolts. Won't never come off.
Let me put my gloves on because it's filthy down in there. We got Miracle Grow. We got all kinds of stuff in here.
I'll turn this on.
Okay. He needs to run the shop vac. Can they see what I'm doing? Can you see it? Hopefully they can see. Can you see all that in there? It's disgusting. Okay, did you get it?
Yeah.
Alright. Now, an entire bag of Epsom salts that could be used in the garden, but I think I can just let it go. I need a bag for my tomato strings. Another piece to the fence. Electric fencing, if you guys don't have a clue what I'm talking about. You like slide a pole through there and then you just twist it on. Duh. Then your electric wire goes through here. Or I can just let all this go and just keep the rolls. That way, just clean it up some. It ain't like I don't have enough. You want to vacuum this over here out?
Yeah.
That knocked off that. Got me a bag. I'm gonna put this in it. And my twine, wherever it went. There it is. Put it in there. Look at my snips also. Michael's got some soapy water in here. I have a scrub brush right here if you need it. We had a bag of like I'm just gonna say chicken manure fertilizer in there, so it stinks in here. And then we also had Miracle Grow and Epsom salts, so it's all down in here mixed together, and it's just a nasty mess. So just gonna scrub it out a little bit. And how you gonna get all this out? Shop vac. Work smarter, not harder, right?
If I only had a shop vac.
Listen, I wasn't using my brain. If we only had a brain. Alright. There you go. It's as good as it's getting on this side. Well, I didn't scrub up in this corner. It's still dirty, but it's better.
Yeah. I'll spray it down with this one.
What one stuff?
Might shine it up and get some of the dirt off of it. I ain't got no cleaner stuff besides this.
Sure, you spray that right in my face.
What'd you go?
You went in my face, man.
Oh, man.
You did? Right in my mouth. You wild man.
I don't know. So you get it done. Just clean this 10 times for it to clean.
I know. It's better. It's better than it was, though. It looks a lot better, actually. Actually. Much better. Not perfect, but better. We're not striving for perfection around this joint.
Well, can't wipe the whole outside of that box off because it's covered.
I know, it's filthy.
Yeah.
It's covered in mud.
I have to wash the whole floor before I can do that.
Yeah.
I'll just
You want to just put all this back in here?
Yeah.
Okay. I know these go back. This isn't like when we go for a ride or we're at the barn or somewhere and have to pop a squat. Okay. Where's that bag that had these? There it is. Let's see if we can get all these done in here. Do you want to put these back in here or do you want to put them in the building?
In the building.
Okay.
And Miracle Grow.
Put my Miracle Grow in the building?
Whatever you're going to do with it. Where you,
I don't care. Just
you ain't going to use it. And
not right now, but we will when we start gardening.
here, get the paper towels.
You want them in here?
I ain't done with them.
Oh. Okay. These go back in here. Oh, the towel. Uh-oh, I knocked my gloves off. Wait, how'd that get wet? Oh, because where you poured that water through it. Okay, that'll have to go in the house and be washed. All right. What about these chains and stuff?
I don't know. I'm going to put them in something. I need to oil it.
Okay. So just leave those out?
For now, yeah.
Okay. Guess that's it then. Well, there's another towel over there I can put in here. Put this in here in case we're out and it starts raining or whatever situation we need a towel. Guess that's it, other than picking up the mess. I don't know who's shooting. Here's our bag of trash that come out of there. That's a lot of junk.